Hey, this is Exploring San Diego Live, and I'm Kalina Estrinos, and we are here in Barrio Logan exploring the Barrio Art Crawl that is happening on Saturday, May 11th. Kicks off at 4 p.m., ends at about 10 p.m., and we've got a lot of stuff going on down here. It's going on between Julian and Main Street, just so you know, and you can expect live music, vendors, art, culture, history. It's going to be a blast. So right now we're at La Bodega Gallery. This is in the heart of Barrio Logan, and we have Chris Zertucci here with us today, and I looked around and gosh, some of the artwork in here is absolutely amazing. Let's talk about the culture of Barrio Logan, kind of the history of this art crawl and why it's so important to the community here.
Well, the history for Barrio Art Crawl, it's been around for about 12 years now. It explores the different galleries in the neighborhood, all the small shops, and helps promote small businesses and things like that.
So what's this community like? If someone's never been to Barrio Logan, I mean, just walking around here, you can see the culture just lining up and down the street. So what can people experience, and what's it like here?
Well, coming here, you can expect to see amazing murals, a large history of the Chicano Park and the struggles for getting the park. It's super amazing to see all the people that come out. Yeah.
And you have a map that we wanted to show to make sure everyone knows exactly who's going to be a part of it and what's going on. So,
in La Neta magazine, which is a local magazine here in the barrio for the 92113, it's a monthly magazine and it's free. And every month it has the Barrio Art Crawl map in it, where you can see a list of all the participating spaces from Main Street all the way to Julian.
So we have some of the shops kind of listed here as well. You want to kind of go through some of them? Oh, Ola Swim, I know them.
Yeah, Ola Swimwear, there's the Grand Artique, we have Cositas Bonitas. Some of the galleries are the Inn Gallery, Chicano Art Gallery, Bread and Salt. Some of our breweries that you can come and have a drink if you're getting thirsty at Thorn Brewery or Alta Brewing, yes.
So it's kind of a way for people who aren't from Barrio Logan, but throughout all of San Diego and everywhere else to kind of come, experience Barrio Logan, experience the food, the art, the culture, and have some fun, right?
Yes, a lot of fun here. And all of the spaces are always free in all ages, and we're pet friendly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so I want to show you the Barrio Dog, because the Barrio Dog, they're going to be a part of the crawl as well, and it just looks beautiful. And I was told by the owner there that it all stems from family recipes, and it's kind of a Chicano flair twist to the hot dog. So if you want something unique and different, I suggest you try these. But you can also try a lot of other stuff. So we have Sarah here with us right now. Sarah. Now, lowriders are a big part of the Chicano history, community, and all that good stuff. And she actually has a lowrider for us to go take a look at as well. And I'm glad, because I was afraid no one was going to come because it was raining. And apparently it's a really big deal for you to have your baby out here, and it could possibly get a droplet or two on it.
Oh yeah, when I pulled out of my garage, I thought, oh no, should I go, should I stay home? And then I brought all my cleaning stuff with me, and I got here and just started cleaning her up.
Okay,
taking all the water off.
Tell me a little bit about your baby, and then also, I know we mentioned before we went on camera about kind of the history of the lowrider, which goes way far back. So let's talk about what the lowrider means to the community now.
Yes, the history of lowriding goes back over 70 years and started in Los Angeles. So that's a whole, set of history. What it means to our community now, it's part of our culture. People that lowride do it for many, many reasons, either as a hobby because they're so good at working on their cars, building their cars. Some people use it as a healing process, working on the cars, just, getting everything ready as a project that helps them grow either in their art or their mechanic skills. It's a family thing too. You have generations of lowriders where from the grandpa to their sons to the sons and daughters too that are doing this, and it goes back a long time.
So how old were you when you got your first lowrider?
I was just 18 years old. I just turned 18 years old, and I had just graduated from high school. It was 1971, so do the math. And I had a 66 Chevy Impala, and back then it wasn't as, we didn't have the money, first of all, so we would cut the coils, put the pipes on, and just do some, modifications like that, so we could go low, slow, and loud.
And this one you said is low and slow.
This is low and slow, and this style of lowrider is actually called, this is a 1948 Fleetline Aero sedan, and it's called a bomba, a bomb, because of the style. And it's the old school style of lowriding that the old veteranos would do. And it's just my style because I grew up with a car like this. My dad had a 1948 Fleetline Aero sedan.
I love that.
So, and her name is La Vaga,
I love that.
which means she's always in the streets and running around, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a good
Hey,
history.
so let's talk about the art crawl tomorrow. So you're from Barrio Logan, so you know kind of the history and the culture and what and how the community has kind of developed into what it is today. Can you kind of talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. I was born and raised in here. I was born in 1953. We were living at 28th and Irving, and then my parents decided to buy a home here. And back then, it was one of the only places that they could buy a home. And my dad was he was a fisherman and an engineer on the fishing boats. This was a vibrant community with Portuguese, Italians, Jewish people, Mexican Americans, Mexicanos. It was just a great community to live and to raise a family. And there was work here, there were stores, we did our shopping here, we went out to eat here. There was just so much to do, and it was safe, and it was, you know, the old saying where, you know, you could leave your door open all night long, and we did. You know, the doors were open, and everybody knew everyone. And the reason we moved out is when the freeway came through in the late 50s, they bought my parents' side of the street.
okay.
So we had to move, and my parents moved over to Shelltown. But
You're still really a part of the community and everything that's going on here.
I did. As I grew up, first I lived in other places, went to school, worked, but then I came back to live here 6 years ago, and I live just a couple of blocks from here.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story.
course.
Really appreciate it. And your lowrider, because it is a beauty. Again, this is the preview for the Barrio Art Crawl. It is happening Saturday, May 11th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. And I do want to mention it happens every second Saturday of the month. So if you don't make it out for some reason this Saturday, you can always look and see when the next one is happening, because we have a lot of galleries that will be a part of it, a lot of food vendors that will be a part of it, live music. I mean, it's just an experience to be down here as well. So again, this is Exploring San Diego, and we'll do another Exploring San Diego coming up next Friday. All right, see ya.